Bonjour. This is the Notorious DID. I am Valpray. This week is going to be all primarily co-conscious videos. We are doing them at the beginning of the week because we are trying to get our writing done for our book that we want to get published May 13th of next month. So we are going to be covering some different topics this week, but we're going to be doing a co-conscious. There's nothing to do about that. The prior video that we're going to be posting for yesterday, we were co-conscious was Solara and Susanna. However, I actually was co-conscious as well, and they and myself did not know until I came into the forefront. So this is what can happen on a regular basis when you have dissociative identity disorder, especially once you become aware of each other. You can be in a cluster sometimes at the forefront, and this can happen. It can be confusing, it can be difficult to get things done, but we're going to try our best to do this. We do want to ensure that videos are posted each day. So for this week only, we are going to be putting it together early because we want the videos posted, but we are also going to have to focus on getting that book done. I myself have put a lot of work into it, and we will give you further information as it gets closer to the time that it will be released so that you can take a look if you're interested. I handled the TikTok live. I also handled the YouTube live because Solara has anxiety issues. There evidently is a difference in her mind between just doing the video like we're doing right now and doing a video where you know that there are people watching you at that moment. And anxiety can be a really, really difficult situation for those who have it. You can go into public sometimes, and especially if you have the social anxiety. And obviously, even in this case, when you are positioned comfortably in your home, but you know specifically that people will be watching, with that form of anxiety, she cannot do. So I do know how that problem as far as anything like that, and I rather enjoyed getting to do the lives. There are persons who are interested in, of course, other authors doing the live as well. And I'm sure this will take place because we can stay in position completely, and you just never know at any given moment whom may do in the lives. So if you have questions for specific people, just keep a lookout, and you never know. It is something different, it is something new that we're trying and that we're doing. We do want the word for D.I.D awareness to get out. And this, I do think, will be a step in the right direction. When people can speak with you through chat and you can answer their questions right in real time, it can make a huge difference because I think people can realize and understand you're a real person. When you do video like this, people can only understand, well, it's a video, and people have the option of editing and along these lines. We do have the option of pausing a video. However, we don't really go about editing any of the videos because that to me is false. You want to be as real as possible and as honest as possible, and that's what our goal is. We also want to have clarity and complete understanding between each other. So we don't do any editing, and we don't take the time to do any editing. There's other things to do, like the translations and stuff like this, and the editing is just not necessary. If you happen to see us and we're not at our best, or something odd comes about, well, then it just comes about. That's just how it is. We're not going to sugarcoat it, as I mentioned before. We're not going to do anything to alter what actually took place. And it may not be, obviously we can pause, that's about it. We don't go beyond that. So normally if you see more than one of us, it's because there's more than one of us. And that's just how it can be. It is a complicated disorder. As I stated, I feel it's complicated anyway because I feel we're individual souls all in one host. This is my firm believing, and I've had other people who do as well believe as I do. Do all the other authors do not know, but we can dissociative, so obviously one of the others wishes to say something or answer. Hi, it's Solara. I did want to answer because yes, anxiety is really, really difficult. I have severe anxiety to where I cannot go out in public a lot of times, and it holds me back specifically. Another question that arose, Val believes that we are individual souls that are in the body and in one host, as she usually says. But what do I believe? I believe it's possible. Absolutely. I believe really that anything's possible. There's so much that we don't know about the human mind, that we don't know about this disorder. So could that be? It could be. Is that my firm belief? Not necessarily. I don't know. And I don't really have any specific theory. I just kind of know this is what it is. When I first came into the body, I didn't know. I lost my train of thought. I had to pause because of my cat. What I was saying though is about my belief as to what D.I.D is. Well, if you go by what the assumption is or the theory is by professionals, then you would assume that it is a disorder that is created by trauma prior to the age of, I believe it's 8 or 7 or 8, to where prior to that age you have not formed your own identity. You do not fully, completely have an identity until after that age. Your mind, I'm guessing, it's just not at a growth span prior to that to be able to form your own identity. And their assumption is that because of this, your identity splinters and you are multiple individual I'm not sure that they use the word individual, but we do. Personalities or persons because of this. I don't feel that completely explains our circumstances or the disorder as we understand it living it. So I think anything is possible as to what the exact explanation is, but I also believe that irregardless of what the explanation is, we are all here, we are all individuals, and we all have to live together on a daily basis in one host, one body. So I guess I am open to possibilities, is what you would say I feel. And I am open to what could be, because really, to me, that answer doesn't matter. Why, in this case, doesn't matter. And that's the way I feel about it. Hi. Hi, y'all. Yay, I get to be out again. I guess. I thought before it was just me and Solara. I guess it's me, Solara, and Valpray. I've not had that happen before. That's the first two. They were talking about, what were they talking about? Oh, okay. They were talking about what they think D.I.D is, I believe. So, what's my belief? I don't know. I know there's a bunch of us in here, and we're all different. We're from different places. A lot of them, including Valpray, can talk a little funny. Probably think I talk a little funny too. We can't talk to everybody. Well, I can't. And I don't know what exactly it is or what creates it. I don't even really understand. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't personally understand as an alter, as a person. I don't know. I can't really give my answer if I don't know. And I guess that is my answer. I don't know. I reckon a lot of people would think that it's a lot of different things, and I'm sure they do. I just know I spend my time trying to get some time, and all the rest of that really doesn't make that much of a difference to me. I'd say it's it's kind of whatever it is. It's not going to change no matter what I'm saying or what I think. So I'm just going to be me, and that's it. That's absolutely it. Now, we're going to be a little confusing this week, so I'm sorry about that from me. But they tell me they got things to do, and I understand that. So I'm willing to be part of it and get some of that going on there, and hopefully you can come visit us as well, and maybe you can see something or hear something that'll hit you with understanding what's going on. Maybe we can too. Maybe I can, because I don't know. But I'm not going to let it make me unhappy, because why would I? And really, I guess if I'm thinking about it, everybody's got their own opinions, and I don't think that matters to me. Don't make no difference to me if they have their own opinions. Or rather, their opinions be something that I think is wild or not. Because it's not going to change the fact that I'm here, and there's a bunch of other people here too, and we got to fight out some time to be able to get to the. No, I'm just kidding. We don't be fighting like that. No. Well, maybe some of them do. I don't. I don't be fighting like that. I like to be happy. I like to be cheery. That's what I think about it. I think you should always be happy and cheery, no matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on. And I really think there might have been another question, but I don't know what it was. I don't know what it were, because I really just, with this co-conscious stuff, I'm not getting the same kind of access or information as the rest of them, probably. I reckon it's true. But I'm participating, and that is what is important. So, they have been getting along with these numbers here. I'm going to go ahead and say that's what I've got to say today. Thank you for coming. Like, share, subscribe to us so you can come join our community. We appreciate it. And hit that little ding ding notification bell so you can be one of the first to hear when we post that video, and hopefully come and see, and hopefully come and understand. And if you do, let me know in the comments. I'm not really understanding, but it be what it is. It be what it is. So, we are the Notorious DID. I am Susanna. And y'all come back to see us again.